think of it, we haven't seen Claire for a while, have we? Let's go find her. She'll probably be happy to see us, too. But where would she be at this time of day?
Try something new at the one-man
We might as
restaurant.
well check with the knights.
Should I save this money? Invest it.
Leo's really got a lot going for her.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu Genshin Impact. Ja, wie ihr gerade vorhin gesehen habt, neues Update. Update 1.6 würde ich sagen. Ich habe jetzt gerade vorhin nichts gesagt, weil ich habe erst nur angemacht und wollte nur schauen, aber ich habe nicht gedacht, dass sie gleich was sagen. Das wäre Update 1.6, ja, habe ich recht gehabt. Entschädigung, Problemversion, Entschädigung der Routinewartung, ja. So, bei Händler ist irgendwas. Oh! Für? Traum von der Meeresding. Man kriegt, was ist das? Figurenziele, neuer Artikel, Traum von der Meeresbrise. Dient Sommerkleidung, leicht und kühl, aber deswegen nicht weniger elegant. Ein perfekter Begleiter für einen Ausflug aus dem Meer. Ach. Das jetzt gerade hier nicht ab. Kekwin ja, aber. Kaching. So. Ihr seht, ich habe sehr viel Urgenstein und so weiter. Nee, dann will er gar nichts mehr sehen, das Black Screen. So. Timer muss ich gerade schauen. So, das ist gut. Sommerinsel Abenteuer. Eine Sommertages erhellte jetzt. Sommertages erhält Klee plötzlich einen Brief von einem mysteriösen Dodo-König, der damit droht, Dodoko wegzunehmen. Okay. Oh! Hauptkanonen fertig ziehen, Feuer. Strudel nach Steuerbord, volle voll. Was sind das für Missionen, Alter? Zum Auftrag. Die Gicht der Meere, mysteriöse Insel. Ich mache erstmal das. Warte. Nein, das wollte ich nicht machen. Ich habe noch unten gemacht. Ich zoome ein bisschen raus. Ah, ich habe gedacht, es wäre hier mehr, weil das schon so mehr ist. Ist nicht irgendwas größer geworden durch Update? Ne, das war schon so normal groß. Ah, guck mal, ich habe 100%. Ich habe hier alles genommen, was hier war. Hier fehlen noch 10%. 40 da? Okay. Ich war eigentlich hier meistens da eigentlich, aber wie kann ich denn da sein? 100%. Ja, 75, 65, 71. Was ist das niedrigste? 61. Oder? 60. Ne, 60, das da. Aber nur 1%. Wo ist denn das? Es ist... Also ja, ich muss Ritterorden. Zoom. Danke. Ein bisschen zu reingezoomt. So, teleportieren wir uns mal. Ach, da war noch Klang der Echos und so irgendwas. Sommerwasser, Abenteuerspaß. Oder wie dieser Spruch noch geht. So. Erstmal.
Once, there was a glorious kingdom established among the heavens. From that kingdom came a...
Ja. Also das können die mal wirklich mal ändern. Meeresfärbung, Erlebnispark. Also wir können mal irgendwas da anderes reinmachen. Also ein bisschen weiter die Story. Klang des Essens. Oh nein. Nice. Ich war eigentlich sogar Barbara. Glänzende Darbietung. Sie haben 24 Echo-Schnecken, um ein Kleidungsgeschenk zu erhalten. Okay. Ach, kann ich mal wieder ausprobieren, die. Also wenn ich sie als Pyro haben will, ist es die. Ja. Irgendwas auch noch. geschwärzt in der Kanne. Nee, geschwätzt in der Kanne. Ah, okay, das können wir vielleicht danach machen. Wenn wir hier fertig gemacht haben. Aber erstmal hier. So, und wieder Ladescreen. Ah ne, die sind ein bisschen schneller geworden, oder? Für PS4 oder PS. Generell. Ja, PS5 ist ultra schnell. Oh.
There she is! Over there! Klee! We haven't seen you in forever!
Oh, it's Mr. Honorary Knight and Paimon! I was just about to go find you too. I got a terrible, terrible letter and need to go to a certain place.
A terrible letter?
Yes, from a person that won't acknowledge that Klee and Dodoko are family. They even said they want to test Klee and have Klee go to Dodoland, but...
There's no need to rush. Slow down.
A very bad guy. He's called Dodo King.
Who's Dodo King?
Paimon also hasn't heard of him?
Nope. Wait, why did you say also?
Because even Klee has never heard of him.
He's probably just some weirdo.
I went to go find Albedo, but he's not home, so I thought of you. Let me read you the letter that Dodo King wrote. Wicked girl of flame, I am of the Dodo clan. Klee can't read this part. In the name of Dodo King, you are not qualified to become Dodoko's new family. Unless you bring Dodoko to the Golden Apple Archipelago, light for, accept the, I don't know some of these words.
Let Paimon have a look. This word is Overlord, which means he's the most powerful guy around, and what he says goes. This part reads, light four beacons and knock upon the trialless gate. Probably to accept some kind of challenge. The last word is arbitrate, which means he wants to judge you.
Arbitrate?
It's nothing good anyway. He'll judge and criticize you while pretending to be the good guy.
How could this be? Dodoko is my bestest friend, so I'll never give Dodoko to him. But he said he's the strongest of the Dodo clan. Could the Dodo clan be Dodoko's family?
From the names, it seems like it. But Klee, where is this Golden Apple Archipelago?
I don't know.
What?
This is also the first time Klee has heard of the Golden Apple Archipelago. Golden Apple Archipelago. It's probably an island with lots of apples.
The only things written on the letter were what Klee just read out to us. And there's no signature. Klee, did this letter come with an envelope?
Nope. I don't know, it suddenly appeared on my room's windowsill.
Dodo King, Dodo Clan. If Paimon remembers correctly, Dodoko is the toy hanging on Klee's backpack, right?
No, Dodoko is my bestest friend, not some toy.
Oh, right. What a magical creature Dodoko is. But all this sudden talk about family and whatnot is pretty strange. It feels like it might be a prank. If it's just a prank, then we should ignore it.
No, no way! I'll never admit defeat. I have to go there.
But we've never even heard of such a place.
Mr. Honorary Knight, you know what to do, right? Klee believes in you.
Even if we did know what to do...
I'm begging you, please, please help me.
Paimon feels like if we don't agree to help, she'll go off on her own. That'd be dangerous. Rather than letting Klee go adventuring off by herself, it'd be better if we accompany her.
Oh, please, please.
How can we say no after seeing you try so hard? But since we're going together, you need to be well behaved and not run off by yourself.
Okay.
As per usual, let's start by asking around for some info. Let's walk around the city and ask some people who might know something about the situation.
Okay. Also müssen wir verhindern, dass der Dodo-König ihr das Spielzeug wegnehmen. Irgendwer macht doch einen Streit, 100 Pro. Außer auf einmal wird es jetzt wirklich so magische Kreaturen. So. Bis am nächsten, gell?
Cyrus, we want to ask you about a place.
You'll know it, won't you? Won't you?
Oh? The little adventurer looks troubled. Have you all encountered some sort of problem?
You could say that. Basically, we want to find a certain archipelago, but it seems no one's ever even heard of it. So we came here to ask you, a seasoned adventurer.
If you seek unknown lands or adventuring knowledge, then you've come to the right man. What kind of archipelago are you all looking for?
It has lots of small islands on the sea.
It's called the Golden Apple Archipelago.
Golden Apple Archipelago? You're all amazing! You've managed to find a place that even I, the great Cyrus, haven't heard of.
What? Even you don't know of it?
Indeed, indeed. The land of Tevat is immense. No person can walk its entire breadth. But do not fear, dear friends. You must have the courage to venture into the unknown.
Who would have thought that even Cyrus, the branch master of the Adventurers Guild, wouldn't know anything? Could it be that these islands don't exist?
Come now. Don't be like that.
Oh, how can this be? Oh, Dodoco.
Also wenn sogar er Sieger, dann muss es schon ein Prank sein.
It's a good day to go gliding.
Ich frage mich, werden das überhaupt geschickt?
It's been getting quite busy recently. I guess I'll host an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Marjorie here might have heard some strange things. After all, souvenirs do come in all shapes and sizes from a variety of places.
Strange things? What do you mean?
Do you know about the Golden Apple Archipelago? It's made up of lots of small islands and located somewhere in the sea.
Aren't all archipelagos made of small islands and situated at sea?
That's right.
Oh, right. right. Then let Paimon ask a different question. Are there archipelagos in Mondstadt?
Not as far as I know. You've seen a map of Mondstadt, haven't you? All known islands are already charted, so check it out. Generally speaking, maps will faithfully record the land's topography. For most people, if it's not on a map, it doesn't exist.
Mondstadt's map doesn't show any, so that must mean there are none. A place that doesn't exist? Sounds about right.
How could that be?
No. Paimon meant that we should go find other people to ask.
Und wir haben klar die Kline zum Wein bringen.
Mr. Huffman, do you know about the Golden Apple Archipelago?
It's on the sea.
A golden apple archipelago on the sea? This is the first I've heard of it. Are the islands that grow many apples?
So you also don't know?
Well, given that Huffman's always just patrolling the city.
I do apologize.
It's okay. I forgive you. Huh? Really?
Let's go ask someone else.
Lass mich raten, wir fragen jetzt,
Looks like the people of Mondstadt don't know anything about the place in this letter. Klee, is there anyone you can think of that you don't get along with? Would there be anyone who'd write a letter to scare you?
No, I love everyone very much, and everyone loves Klee very much.
Paimon thinks so too.
So it can't be a prank.
It's not a prank, yet no one knows where these islands are. Ugh, this is getting more and more confusing. Knowledgeable. Right! We should ask Lisa about this kind of thing. She's at the library every day and has probably read every book in Mondstadt.
Oh, Miss Lisa!
Let's go to the library.
und wieder zurück. Alter, was für ein Hin und Her, ey. Da lang. Aber ich wollte da noch schauen. So, Klee ist wieder hochgestellt. Ich habe nur 16. Ich mache erstmal 6 mal einmal, wenn es dann nicht reicht. Ja, okay. Komm schon, gib mir Klee. Noch nicht so gut, Freund. Noch nicht. Okay, auch gut, aber ich wollte Klee jetzt gerade haben. Oh Mann. Nochmal. Wieso Chichi? Ja, jetzt muss ich eine passende Waffe für die finden. für Chichi. Guck mal, da hätte ich auch von daher holen können. Ach, was für ein Scheiße, ey. Guck mal, Pyro. Wegen dem scheiß Holzschilde, deswegen. So, jetzt ist die Insel da. Was ist das, Prinzessin? Okay. Ja, die hat ein Kurzschwert. Erhöht den vom Pyro oder Effekt. Ja, muss ich dann mit der Waffe. Nee, jetzt nicht, Kann ich überhaupt schon verstärken? Nee, kannst vergessen. Erstmal noch Prototyp nehmen. So, ich wollte so ein Ding. So viel Cutscene, ey, schon nach fast 20 Minuten vorbei. Ja, scheiße, ich muss erstmal essen. Oder warten. Und wieder warten. So. Nein, ich wollte. Oh. Nein, ich wollte. Oh, ich bin das echt.
Lisa!
Oh, well, if it isn't Cutie, Paimon, and Klee. What brings you to the library all of a sudden?
Miss Lisa, can you help Klee find an archipelago?
An archipelago?
Dodo King told Klee to go to the Golden Apple Archipelago so he can challenge Klee.
Don't worry, Klee. Let Paimon explain. Lisa, it's like this.
Let me get this straight. To determine if Klee is worthy of becoming Dodoko's family, the ruler of the Dodo clan, Dodo King, wrote a letter to Klee summoning her to this Golden Apple Archipelago to be judged? Does that sum it up?
Yes, I have to go.
And you, cuties, sought me out to help Klee find the location of this Golden Apple Archipelago, correct? How sweet of you to say. Then I have no choice but to assist you in earnest. Klee, can you show me that letter?
Okay.
Though there's little information written upon the letter, have you all tried any other methods?
Other methods?
The letter contains faint elemental traces that seem more like a hint than anything else. Maybe try using your elemental sight.
All right. Why didn't we think of that? Let's take a look. Did you find anything?
Most of the content on the reverse page was applied via elemental power. What an interesting approach. Here's a pen. Cutie, can I trouble you to copy down what you see with your elemental sight?
Done.
The information on the reverse page is now clear. This drawing is likely of the Golden Apple Archipelago you've been looking for.
A ton of small islands floating by themselves in the water without being anchored to any land. It's almost like they popped up from the seabed. Like they appeared out of thin air.
Paimon, you might be right.
I don't understand what you mean.
I've read every single book within this library's walls. Similar islands have been mentioned in some of them. A mysterious archipelago enveloped by storms and dense fog, belonging to no nation. That which is outside cannot enter, nor can anything inside leave. Only those who are chosen may enter its territory. Many years ago, a fleet from Mondstadt encountered some islands at sea. Reportedly, there were torrential rains and howling winds. The sailors could hardly discern land through the thick fog. The islands weren't far, but no matter how much they sailed, they never grew closer. The sailors were initially confused, but then became terrified, as they believed they were hallucinating.
Whoa! Talk about mysterious and creepy!
Unfortunately, the books do not record the location of these islands. I'm afraid that if you want more information, you'll have to find someone more knowledgeable than I.
Aw, and Paimon thought Lisa would be the expert on this kind of thing.
I am but a librarian who prefers to stay inside with her books. Klee, do you really want to go to those islands? It might be a very scary place.
Yes, I want to go.
My, how brave. Far be it from me to scare a child, but Klee, you really should take someone with you, just in case. Someone reliable, like my cutie over here.
Klee, you're not scared?
I'm scared, but not being able to be Dodoko's family is even scarier. Dodoko is very important to me. I won't lose to Dodo King. I'll need to ask for some time off so I can go to the Golden Apple Archipelago and find Dodo King.
Time off?
That's right. I'm a Knight of Favonius. Master Jean told me that if Klee wants to go someplace far, then she has to ask for time off.
You're gonna ask for time off? Now? We still don't even know where these islands are!
Cutie, judging by the look on your face, you have an idea, don't you? It'll be up to you to get Jean's approval. I'll stay here and silently cheer for you all while enjoying a book and some tea.
Jetzt müssen wir mit Jean reden. Ja, schön, dass es nicht markiert wird.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter. Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch. Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Ah, das war jetzt. Oder warte, hä? Ja, muss erstmal hier. Die Gicht. Hätte ich erstmal das wohl machen sollen. Was noch? So. Ach Moment, ich habe ja schon ein Kryo. Ich habe ja Ganyu. Mit den Sternebogen. Ja. Da bringen wir jetzt nichts, ey. Warte, ich muss die...
1, 2, breathe, 3, 4, and
So, was braucht die? Oh nein, nicht diese Blumen.
now I have more. One, two, breathe, 3, 4, and
So, da brauche ich ja lieber so einen Teil anstatt. Gottes Willen, der Wind, ey, ist so laut. Und ich glaube, von der Zeit werden wir, glaube ich, nicht schaffen. Also, wir versuchen das gerade mal. Wenn es nicht klappt, dann mache ich einfach einen zweiten Part dazu. Oder warte, anstatt das, können wir gerade zur Teekanne eigentlich. Weil das ist eine kleine Mission. Geschwitzende Kanne. Ja. Ich muss erstmal die Kanne rausholen. So, geschwitzende Kanne. Muss man erstmal Knoll finden. Ah, und ich habe ja nicht gesehen, wie mein Haus jetzt ist. Also meine Kanne ist. Ich habe jetzt so weit aufgelevelt, dass ich da jetzt ein zweites Gebiet da jetzt freigeschaltet habe. Und ich frage mich, ob ich da wirklich bis da oben zum Berg kommen kann. Also da, guck, ihr seht, da habe ich gebaut und da hinten sieht er auch ein bisschen. Ja, den großen Stein habe ich da gestellt. Da Knolle will. Ah, okay. Kann ich Modifikationen machen, wo ich das gelesen habe. Seltsame Formulierung. Kannenrapport. Was? Ich muss erstmal. Kannenrapport. Ne, Rapport. Keine Ahnung. Diese Karte können deine Freunde ohne Ah, das ist so Einladungssystem, okay. So, in der Schmiede habe ich doch Sachen okay, anscheinend nicht. Ja, ich muss auch noch sehr viele Steine sammeln. Ah, wartet, ich habe ja nicht,
We have put in much work of late and to much avail. Slowly but surely the area is coming to life.
Ja, das habt ihr nicht gehört, wo ich das abgewählt habe. Eine Vertrauensstufe, erstmal hier das Sammeln, das ist voll. Ah, Kameraden in der Kanne. Aktuelle Speicherkapazität. Okay. Nee, warte, hä? Ah, okay. Dann wenigstens da direkt. So, erstmal erhalten. Erhalten. Muss ich nicht machen. Erhalten. So, was kannst du noch? Herstellen. Der ist nicht mit der Update aufgestiegen. Ah, das wäre noch ein bisschen. Aber guck mal, diesmal wird man nicht mehr rausgeschmissen direkt. Das haben die es behoben. Ja, da. Und da hole ich mir wieder ganz viele Blaupausen. Keine Grünes mehr. Ja, Hilfe. So. Da. Ganze Leo-Dinger. Ah, hier sind auch noch grüne. Wieso sind da noch mehr grüne? Oh! Warte, was war da? Kunjing Wolkenladenhaus. Wolkenlandhaus vom Jagd und Tanz. Ach, warte, sind das, Ding. Ja, Dekoration Set, Bauplan. Okay. Mach ich mal kurz noch. Abholen, abholen. Was? Das ist dieses Blumentop. Das habe ich nicht, okay. So, andere kann ich mir nicht holen, weil ich brauche scheiß Eisenerz und so weiter, ja. Und brauche wieder Holz sammeln, ja. Aber das werde ich auch aufstehen oder. Tschüss.
If you ever...
So, volle Kanne habe ich jetzt. Was für ein geiler Spruch. Warte. Das heißt bestimmt, dass ich so viel hergestellt habe oder so. Ja. Was ist jetzt volle Kanne? Erhalte... Ah, 10.000 Kannentaler. 2.000 Stück Holz. Ja, guck. Ich habe nur die Hälfte Krater geholt. 1.000. Ach, Scheiße. ist die zweite? Erste? Das zweite? Okay. Aber Leute, ich beende mal den Part von dieser sehr schönen Aussicht da oben. Ich hoffe, der Part hat euch gefallen und beim nächsten Mal machen wir die Mission, dass wir die andere Mission machen können. Dann sage ich mal, ciao Leute, tschüss.